My love, do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops? You're the same, my candy rain. Grand Rising, guys and gals, kings and queens, royal courts. How you feeling this AM? I'm feeling good, feeling great. How are you? I'm gonna warm my coffee up. It's kind of cold. But you know what to slide into? Eva's Corner. That's right. It's Wednesday, so it's time for me, Eva. Eva's Corner right here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So today's topic, to stay or to leave. It's all about the kids. What do you do? So I got a message from a lady who is basically in a loveless relationship right now. She says she loves her husband. Her husband loves her. They're devoted to their children. They have 3 kids. Been married for 12 years. Kids are teenage age. The youngest one is a preteen. And she's trying to figure out, how do you know when enough is enough? So she's not happy in her marriage anymore. She can tell he's not happy. So they're both just kind of going through the motions. Now she's justifying the place she's in right now and just staying and lingering because of the kids. So, because of the kids, we don't want to break up. Now, the issue is that one of the kids has now come to her and said, Mama, I don't know what's going on with you and Daddy, but y'all don't seem happy. And if you're not happy, then you need to bust a move. And kind of messed her up because she thought she was doing the best for her kids by staying together, not realizing that the kids saw the disconnect, the distance, the tension, and are like, yeah, y'all ain't happy, and this makes us irritated, so y'all shouldn't be together. And that's the actual child's response. So this is my question. At what point do you know enough is enough in a relationship that you've exhausted and tried and tried and tried? When do you know enough is enough? And how old do the kids need to be before you start to prioritize your happiness again? Do you sit around because the kids are 2 or 3 and you don't want them to grow up without their whoever in their house? But I think parents oftentimes make the mistake of thinking that they are hiding things successfully from their kids. And their kids are not as smart as they think they are, only to find out they know everything what's going on. Now, when your kid says something, that's it. When your kid says something, I think it's time to bust a move. And that's his daddy too. Let's go. Let's go. Grand Rising, I see y'all from everywhere. I see Dallas in the building, Philly's in the building. Oh, someone said the younger the better. Why? I think if it's younger, then they will have less of attachment issues and the ability to kind of cope and learn what this new normal of not being together is. I'm just saying, kids are way smarter than you think. And I'm not talking about, you don't have to be 15. You can be 12. You can be 10, 7. My daughter's 7. She can see if me and my husband are not in a good place. I mean, she's never seen it, but if we were acting crazy, she's not oblivious. You know what I mean? What's up, Ohio, Detroit in the building? What's up? Okay. Orlando in the building. Y'all here. So I'm trying to figure out what my tease is going to be. Should you stay in a bad relationship for the kids? Should you stay in an unhappy relationship? Boom, he did my tease. Good. New Haven, Connecticut in the building. Someone said 5-year-old kids can tell. So if y'all just hopping on, what's up, Texas? If you just hopping on and you're trying to figure out what we're talking about Eva's Corner. Here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, I do a segment called Eva's Corner where I talk 6 minutes about whatever I want to, relationships. And I often ask you guys to email me, evamarcille@me.com, evamarcille@me.com, and give me your issues, your questions, your thoughts, your perspectives, your situations, everything. I think the best email I've ever gotten so far was a girl that found out that she was engaged to and had kids by her cousin. Like, she didn't know. She was working on her second child, only to find out that that's her cousin. So the question is, was love blind? And is love blind? And they're going to stay together, what they're going to do? So those are the kind of questions I get. I met a guy the other day at Montana Grill, and he was telling me about his relationship issues, how he married a woman for the wrong reasons. Now he's still there because of the kids. Basically, he just feel like a sugar daddy. What should he do? So many questions and so many circumstances out there. I think talking about them reminds us that we're not alone. And we're not the only one going through this. I think we see each other out in the streets and it look like we all got it together. So it's like, man, am I the only one? You think you're on an island. You're not. People crazy out here. Everybody going through it. So I take this segment to talk about it so that you can normalize the fact that life is crazy and you going to go through and you're not alone.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Time for Eva's Corner. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And today I have a question. Should you stay in a bad relationship for the kids? Now, I got a letter, an email from a young woman that says she really needs help, that she's been married for 12 years. She has 3 children with her husband, but she feels like the love is gone. Now, she loves her husband, and she has no doubt that her husband loves her. But the fire is gone. The flame is gone. The passion is gone. And they have 3 kids. The youngest one is a preteen, and the oldest one is headed off to college. Now, she wants to know, at what point do you call it quits? At what point is it okay to say, I've tried my all, the love is no longer there, and it's time for me to go? And she says if she didn't have kids, then she would have left a while ago. But the kids are what are keeping her there. Now, here's the caveat, Ricky. Her youngest son, who's 12, came up to her and let her know, Mama, I know you're not happy. We can see it. We feel the tension in the house. We just want you to be happy. So her son had to come to her to let her know that she can make and bust a move and not do it and not stay just because of them. So at what point do you get to, Ricky, before your kids have to come and tell you that you and daddy are no longer working out? How do you, what are the signs? How do you know?
You talking about as far as the kids?
In a relationship, when you're in a relationship and you're married and you have kids, but the love is gone. Like, how do you know when to keep working at it, and how do you know when it's like it's over?
I mean, you keep working at it if you can communicate and have good conversations about making it better. But if she have lost feelings, no matter what you do, no matter what he do, or if either one have lost feelings, you know, for the other one, is almost like you can't repair it, because you can't make feelings come back, you know.
But do you, at that point, do you just put all of your feelings aside and stay there miserable for the kids?
Yeah, you can't stay there miserable for the kids, because that's not good for them. You know, like the baby can feel it. They can sense the tension. They don't see the love and affection between the mom and the dad. So, you know, it's time to say, hey, listen, daddy gonna get or mama gonna get an apartment, you know, across town. I'm gonna be staying over here. We're gonna still get together, and we're gonna support you in your baseball games, and you know, and just come up with a good co-parenting plan, because being out of each other's space and you can come up with a great co-parenting plan, that makes a happy day with the kids. The kid have a good time, you know, on one week when he's with his mom, and the next week, because I do encourage joint full custody for both parents. We'll go week to week, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know, something like that, or whatever. You know,
I think one of the things that we learn, though, Ricky, is that kids aren't stupid. Kids aren't dumb, and you do not have to be 20 years old to read the silver lining. At 7 or 8, you can feel the tension. So I feel like when it comes to the parents and they're making these decisions of do they stay or do they go, just like you said, Ricky, you exhaust all options and try your hardest. And if it doesn't work, please don't think that you are being slick and savvy by standing around for the kids, because the kids can feel it. They know it, they taste it, and it hurts them more than you know.
Right. Dad's sleeping on the couch every night or whatever.
Exactly. Not saying hi to mama when she walk in the door.
You know, the headboard beating up against the wall in the middle of the night anymore, all that stuff. They notice all that stuff.
Ricky. How we get
We're
there?
happy today.
random morning queefs.
Listen, we all love our kids and we all want to do the best by them. But I just want us to remember that our kids are people too and they are not dumb. So be very, very smart and savvy about how you move because they know what's going on with mama and daddy.
Fellas, get an apartment. Get on Facebook. Smash them. Get your life back. They don't want you. Don't beg no woman. There's too many out there, fellas. It's 7-1. Fellas, 7-1. Go get you an apartment and line them up, you heard me. Morgan Smiley Morning Show coming up.